Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this annual report cover sheet in Word. So let's open a new document, and the first thing I'm going to do is insert the graphics. So I'm going to go to Insert, Shapes, click on the drop down, go all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see this shape here, and just click on it, click and draw out this shape. So this shape has got two little yellow squares on it, and this allows you to customize this shape and this side here as well. So I'm going to keep it as the default, and I'm just going to spin it round. Now all shapes that are inserted into a Word document have a border line and a fill color. So firstly I want to get rid of the border line. So select it, go to Shape Format and go to this icon here, which is the border line. And I'm just going to select No Outline. And then I'm simply going to stretch this so that it covers my entire page. And I just want to remind you that this is all personal choice. You can customize this, change the color, etc., which I'll show you how to do in a second. Now I'm going to copy and paste this. So you can go to the Home tab and use the normal copy and paste. You just press copy, deselect it and press paste. But the simplest and easiest way to copy and paste is to make sure it's selected, hold down your Alt or Option key, click and drag, and it will make another copy. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. And with this one here, I'm going to use this circular rotation tool just to rotate this just a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go up to Shape Format, and I'm going to go all the way over to this Format pane icon here, which will give us another menu. And this menu gives you so many customization tools along these three tabs. But mainly I'm going to go to the bucket icon and deal with fill, which is the fill color. And then I'm going to deal with the transparency. So here you can see transparency. I'm just going to reduce the transparency of this shape and then move it to the back here. And then once I'm happy, I'm just going to simply copy and paste it again. And once again, we're going to move it. Now again, this is all very much your own customization. I'm going to select this middle one and I'm going to rotate. If I can't rotate it, just go to Selection pane. And you can see I've got everything that I've inserted into my Word document. And I can use these little eyes to test which one I want to select. So I want to select this middle one here and just rotate it. And then just move this one over. Perfect. Now for the text, go to Insert, Word Art, and I'm just going to select this one here. Now this is just normal black text, but it does have a shadow on it. So if you want to take the shadow off, just select it, Shape Format, go again over to Format pane, and you'll see this Format Shape. And you'll also see two tabs along the top here. Make sure you're on the text option. If you're on the shape option, it will change the background to this text and not the text itself. So then go down to this icon here, which is Effects. Go down to the shadow and just take off that shadow and select No Shadow. Now you can insert the text you want. Just double click inside, press Command or Control A to select all the text. And then once again, I'm going to select all the text, go to the Home tab, and I'm going to use this Increase Font Size tool here and use the bold and just make that a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to copy and paste this because I've got all of my text in. So all I'm going to need to do is just select it and put in other text. I've taken the shadow off so I don't have to repeat it. Now with the same technique here, you can change the colours of your shapes. Select whatever you want to recolor, and then you can go up to this little icon here. This is for text. And then you can choose a colour of your choice, or you can go to More Fill Colours, and you'll have this colour wheel that you can move this little icon around to select a colour of your choice. Now if you've got this little eyedropper tool, some will, some won't have this. You can hover over a colour and just click and the colour will appear here, and just click OK, and you've copied across that colour. So I didn't put these two together in the same box because it allows me to increase or decrease the gap between those two words. Now if I was to type them both in the box, there would just be a default gap between them. So that's why I've done it in different boxes. So now I'm going to select this box, and I'm just going to copy and paste a number of boxes, and I think there's one more. Right, we'll just leave all them there. I like to copy and paste lots of boxes because it allows me to use them all for the different text. So I'm going to go up to this box, change the text, select the text and customize it in the Home tab. I'm going to change the font to this one. I'm going to change the font color to a dark grey, increase the size of it, and then this text here, I'm just going to select it all and delete it, and then I'm going to insert some more text. I'm just going to copy this text in because I'm sure you don't want to see me typing. Same with this one, just select the text, delete it, and then paste your text in, or copy it or type it. And the final one, and we'll just delete that one. So then we can just move these down and just space them out to where we want them. Now these three at the bottom, you can select them all by holding down that Alt or Option key. Go to Align and select Align to Left, and that will line all of these up perfectly. However, with these here, they haven't got the same margin as each other. So a technique that I will use, so if I select these two, you can see they're nearly lined up, but not the same margin. So if I did the same thing, line to left, you can see the boxes are beautifully lined up, but the text isn't. So what I sometimes do is I will actually move this. If this is a bit clunky when you move it, hit the Alt or Option key as you're moving it, and it will smooth that action out. Line it up with this text here, and then I'm simply going to use my arrow key to move it up. Same with this one. Make sure it's perfectly lined up along these two edges, and then just use the arrow keys. And once again with this one, line it up perfectly. I'm lining it up at this corner here, and then use those arrow keys. And then when we zoom out, we can ensure that everything is perfectly lined up. And then you just need to use your arrow keys up and down just to figure out where you want everything to suit the look you're going for. Perfect. So once you're happy with this, you can save it as a PDF file or a Word document. If you can't be bothered to construct all of this, I will leave a link in the description below for where you can download it. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.